Hey, this is Manic Mike, and I got two more Ultimate WWE Ultimate figures and a bonus figure for the end too. These two, actually, my wife was shopping, I think, at Target, and she saw these and decided to give me a call and say, "Hey, do you want these?" And she, did the FaceTime with the phone, and I'm like, "Yeah, they look pretty cool." And they're both two of my favorite wrestlers of all time, so I was like, yeah, definitely pick them up. So we'll start off with Hitman here. Firstly, his head right here, his hair and his face looks completely terrible. Couldn't really see that when she just screen timed the figures. The head with the glasses looks pretty good. The glasses are just kind of like a clear pink plastic. Would have been cool if they would have painted them with like the pink metallic. Been a little more accurate. But yeah, his outfit's cool. This looks more like a late era Hart from the WWE. You know, when he was, I don't know if this is pre-heel or, but this is like when he had the second foundation. It kind of seems like the era with the gear that he has. And this, I think, is a first for me. They actually have two more arms. Why did they give you an extra set of arms? I'm guessing, unless, it's kind of hard to tell, but those arms, yeah, I think it's hard to tell if that jacket completely comes off or it's more like a vest and those arms are plastic. So in order to take the jacket off and have them displayed, you need the bare arms. That would be my guess. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's plastic. So I bet you the vest comes off, but he would just have those arms with the sleeves, so you need a set of arms. So actually, it makes sense. Doesn't make sense is what we don't need another 4 hands. They give him one extra face. The face itself isn't that bad, but the hair, the way the stringy hair kind of just hangs like in the front of his face, it looks awkward. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything about the era. And look at that face. Unless the glasses come off. Glasses must come off because that looks nothing like the other head. So these glasses must come off. Or else that's just like bad advertising. Maybe they were going to put an extra head in and they forgot. I don't know. But overall, just the figure here with the glasses and the outfit looks cool, but the head looks awful. We don't need 4 hands, and if they made the jacket actually all be able to come off, we wouldn't need to use extra arms. So whoever thought this up, you know, could have done it better. They could have made it that the whole jacket comes off, so you don't need 2 extra arms. They could have definitely added a belt, either the Intercontinental or Championship belt. Don't know why they didn't do that. But yeah, this one I'll give this one a 6 out of 10. And that's being generous. It's just based off of this right here. All of this here looks kind of stupid, especially in the box. So they could have put some kind of accessories or maybe something better there. But then we'll go to the next one, which is Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. And this one, first let me take a close look at the faces. the face on it, and that one doesn't look very good. This one looks the closest. They don't look horrible, but they kind of don't look like Scott Hall. They got his hair down, his facial hair, but like something in the faces. Must have just been hard to translate. For the Scott Hall figure, the outfit, he's got the chains, the hairy chest, everything there looks great. It comes with an Intercontinental Championship, which is great. And then it comes with 6 more hands, which I don't know. At least he has fists here. I don't think I've seen fists in any of the other. Oh, I think Bret Hart might have a fist there. But yeah, this Razor, he's one of the most entertaining wrestlers of all time. And he was actually pretty technically competent, you know, in his younger years before, you know, his demons kind of got the best of him. I have a picture there. Let me see which face is that supposed to be. Oops, sorry. Guess it's supposed to be that face there. I think that's shown on the picture. And they have him with the thumbs up hands. But I say this one is better than the Hart. First, number one, they give you a belt, which is great. And I said the overall looks good. Like, what I give Hart 6, I'd probably give this one the faces still just look off, but I give this one a 7 out of 10. It would be cool if on the back of the box they did show off the other ones that came out in the series when these, you know, were put on the shelves. I don't know how many they put on it, you know, at once. I'm guessing these two came out. Maybe these two didn't though, because my Hogan and T and Razor all have a white box here, and this one has a red box. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the series, like what number it is. So it's kind of, yeah, I don't know why this one has a red box. I've seen quite a few more of the Ultimates in the stores, but I haven't picked any up. I just didn't think any of them that I've seen recently looked that great, or they were wrestlers that I already have decent figures of, and I didn't feel the need to buy a second one, especially when the second one is, I think these retail, they're like $40-some, $45-ish, somewhere around there. I think I almost did buy a Lex Luger, but I just didn't think he looked right. I forget which Lex Luger was it. Was it the Patriotic Luger, or was it the Narcissist Luger? That I don't remember. Actually, he might have just had black trunks, not the silver and not the Patriotic, so it might have just been more like a regular Lex Luger, which I guess would be the best way to have it, because I guess more broad appeal. Some people wouldn't want a Narcissist, some people wouldn't want the Patriotic, so. But yeah, something, I think his face has just looked very, very off. That's why I didn't get it. But yeah, I really rarely spend, you know, this much on a figure. Usually I kind of draw the line at like $22, whatever the Elites and the AEWs go for. Even AEWs has some like spectacular figures, like Moxley and Britt Baker and stuff, like from like certain like death matches, and big boxes that are like probably the width of 3 or 4 of these, but they're like expensive. And then now I see WWE's coming out with boxes that have like 4 wrestlers in a box for like $60-some or more. It's like, first, number one, get something that big is kind of hard to find a place to display it, and also I just don't really, it'd be very rare occasion where I would think it'd be worth the price. It'd have to be something that, you know, one of my favorites of all time and a favorite moment of all time, or one of these, it would definitely have to be one of my favorites. It would have to look very good for me to buy an Ultimate, or be on sale. That would help too, but I think they're rarely. I don't think I've ever seen them like on sale or clearance anywhere. Maybe like at a secondhand shop, like a wrestling collectible shop, which I used to have a really good one by me, and I think there is another one pretty close by me I haven't been to a while. It's not just wrestling, it's more, you know, all kinds of Funkos and sports cards too, but I think they do have quite a bit of wrestling figures there. I'm gonna have to take a ride there, see if I see anything since it's been a while. But yeah, they're cool. Especially they're really cool looking from like a, you know, where I display them from afar when you're not looking real close at them. You know, when you're kind of looking at them from afar, they look awesome. You can't really see like the small things that are just wrong with the face that make it not look quite right. So I'm happy I got these. I'm happy the wife saw them and called me and I had her pick them up. But these are the last two I bought. I bought the Hogan and T first, and then I bought these 2 months, maybe even a year later. Well, she bought them with my money, I'm sure. So there's those 2, and we got a bonus figure here. We got a WWE Superstars Ric Flair. This is the line. It's kind of like a He-Man style figure. You can see them. They have lots of these in the stores. You got Ric Flair here. He's got the robe. He's got a microphone. His face, not very great looking at all. Kind of, you see the face. The hair says Flair, but the face, not so much. I guess there's a Honky Tonk, a Hollywood, Ric Flair, and a Bray Wyatt in this series. I think I do remember seeing the Bray Wyatt one, and it didn't look very good. But the reason I got this one, even though it doesn't look very good, is because I don't know if these guys have the store Ollie's where you were located, but it's kind of like a place where Overstock goes and they sell it at clearance. And I think I got this one for like $4. I'm trying to think what the price is for these retail. I think it's higher than it should be. It might be like $19.99 or $16.99. In my opinion, you know, these should sell for $9.99. You know, I think that would be a fair price because there's really not much to them. It's just a basic He-Man style figure, and he's got a robe and a microphone, and it doesn't even look like a whole lot of time was made into making his face accurate. I don't know. It is just, that face is off. Like, that's probably the worst one that we've seen. Of course, he's got the He-Man style muscles. I think every figure probably has the same physique in this line. Just the basic He-Man physique, which I actually have a old Skeletor there. It looks the same. I'm not gonna bring it down, but for me looking at it, it looks pretty much the same. And they still make these, so you go to any Walmart or Target, there's a good chance you'll see some of these there. But yeah, I've yet to see any that I wanted to purchase, except for this one because it was $4 at a clearance store. So I thought for $4, this Ric Flair is worth it. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't have paid any more for that. So this one, it's kind of hard for me to judge because this is my only one in this line. I really don't have any here to compare it to, and it's kind of hard to just remember in my mind. But I'm gonna give this one, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because that face just does not look like Ric Flair. Tell me if you disagree, but that does not look like Ric Flair. But again, from afar on the wall, you know, it looks cool hanging up there. So For $4, it was definitely worth it. Alright, so that was some wrestling figures. So I got a ton more. I got a few more. Let me do the counting one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 10 or 11. I think I might have 2 that aren't hanging. And then I got a lot of micro brawlers, I think, that are of WWE characters. Like I probably got 100, 200 micro brawlers, so we'll make videos of those. And then we got my AEWs. I already did videos on, I think, 3 of them. Now let me do a quick count here so you know how many AEW figures to look forward to at the time being. Because those I still constantly add more, even though they're hard to find. I think all but like 2 or 3 of mine I actually got at a retail store. Like 2 or 3 I ordered online. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, and 43. 43 AEW figures that I haven't done videos. Actually, I think that's a lie. I said 43, I think it's 42. Or it might even be 41. Because 2 of them on the wall over there. I'm pretty sure I did Crow Sting when I picked that up. Or it might even be one on the side. And there's Jericho and Danhausen that I got. Those are 2 of the, I think it was 4 that I got online. I think I did a video of the Jericho and Danhausen that I got. I think I did. I'll have to look back. It would have been one, I think it's one of the first videos I ever made. And then I did a video of Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland. Those are 2 of the most recent ones I got just a little while ago. And I think just, was it yesterday? Yeah, was it yesterday or the day before? I did a video with my WWE 2-packs and a Surfer Sting that I got, an AEW Surfer Sting. So this just estimating around 40 I probably got to do. So 40, I'll probably try to do them in groups of 4. So it doesn't take that many videos. WWEs, we got 9 there, I see. I'll probably do those in groups of 3. And then I have other figures that aren't wrestling related that will definitely do too. I'm just looking around the room here to kind of see like where I got to go. And then I said I got about probably 200 micro brawlers and pint-sized all-stars. So lots of future content. And then I also have about 30 Funko Pops. I think I did a handful of them already. But you know, lots of figure content. And so I got an old Daredevil there. Got Alien and Predator. I don't think I did those. Got an old Spawns. G.I. Joe's starting lineups. So if you're into action figures, there's, you know, it's going to take me a long time to get them all up on this channel. So you got a lot to look forward to if you're into that. And I also do card rips, mostly football and video games. So if you're into any of that, give me a subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. And I'll see you later. Peace.